victory go. My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
Man who played his prep ball here in the Lone Star State, Ashton Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second down. On the jump! Ready! Ready!
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
42-yard line. Ready!
Here's a handoff to Genty. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
They'll look to throw. He will have the conversion and more. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
Let's go now. 19, touch.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
They'll throw out of the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in. I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
On the quick, right?
Crowd to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Take it. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a handoff to Genty running left. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Get it.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they go to work on first and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Genty will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Texans 7. Daniel Carlson.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Why, Tony? Here we go. Hey, what's up? 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Boy.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. That one good for 26 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Raiders.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
How's this at? Hot. 18. What's that? 11. Hey, south. Connect.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
Once again, it's Genty. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 4th down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top. He's got it. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play there for the Raiders. A pickup of 44 yards. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Vegas.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
77. Ready.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Will Anderson in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
A gain of 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that?
Stroud gonna set up to throw. Hill left wide open. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Come on, let's go!
Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
A handoff. Running left is Genty. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And no return for it comes. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Oh, hey. 18, what's that?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On the quick, right?
On the ground, it's Mixon. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Look the high, look the high. Wow, that's right.
To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. Sammy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Past the 60. Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally run him down.
36 yards.
So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's a run going left. He gets 3. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8.
They'll go again with Genty. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Pat the 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
All right.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Why, Tony? Now, Monday. 18. What's up? Hey, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
All right. 18. Let the hot.
Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
All right.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Now, what's up? 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Ow, what's that? Tony.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left.
Here we go.
It's 1st and 10. Mixon. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Here's Mixon. And he finds a little bit of mistakes. We'll take these forward for a gain of 4. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
All right.
They go with Mixon, and he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
All right.
They'll run here, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Out, that's it. Hot. 18. That's it.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That one. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Raiders 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pioneer, 2. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 53 yards. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. He'll look to throw. Drop this one down to Genty.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They come up for second and 2.
Let's go now.
Here we go. One final play. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. Let's get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.
everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot.